The shepherd God, who we have, says, because he is actively involved in our lives, in the present continuous tense, because he is a shepherd God, two important things that he does. He blesses us and he guides us. The Bible is very interesting on the concept of blessing. In the book of Genesis, we find Jacob blessing. We find him crossing his arms to bless the younger and the older of Joseph's children. In Numbers chapter 6, he simply says, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. And then he says, and you shall put his word in your hearts, and you shall be called blessed. If there is anyone who must bless us, it is first and foremost those who are within our reach. We experience blessings as parents raising our children. We enjoy blessings as children, looking up to our parents. And when we are still young, we don't even look up to. We simply live and allow the blessings of our parents to grow us. John 10 verse 11, Jesus says, he is the good shepherd, and his sheep know his voice. And he continues to expand that concept, that because he is there, even when there is an enemy, a thief, coming from outside, breaking through the wrong doors, creating his own entrance into our minds and our hearts and our emotional being, there is a protecting God. And therefore David says, I will fear no evil. You see, dear friends, I believe that which we focus on is what increases in our life. When we allow fear to hold us back, to keep us in our safe mode and comfort zones, we'll always see fear even where there is no fear. But when we are in God, 1 John 14:8 says, for God is love, and perfect love casteth out fear. For there is no fear when we embrace the shepherd God. We are going to meet tough times in life, whether it be financial, relational, economic, whatever it is, even our own health. Even if it comes to death, Job gets to a point where he says, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. David puts it a little differently. He says, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. I grew up in an environment where we were told that at night there are things that travel to bewitch you. Some ride on hyenas and some ride brooms on all kinds of things. There's fire out there in the trees. A good friend of mine who was talking to me when he came from Kenya, we were sharing this very thought, and he said he had seen these things. And I too said to him, I've seen these things. 18 years later, the man has been driving a truck, going through graveyards and all kinds of places in this America. And the other day we were talking and I said, Nyabuto, have you seen these things? And he said to me, Pastor Tshuma, I have not seen one of them. And in fact, when I drive the highways, I always pray and let God drive my truck. And I fear no evil, for God is with me. I'm suggesting, dear friends, that there are certain things that we can fear, whether they are real or they are conceived in our own minds. I don't know. But I'm saying, according to Psalm 23, there is a sacred place when one yields to the Good Shepherd, and when one prays to the Good Shepherd, when one realizes that that good shepherd is with you. Therefore, I'm saying it doesn't matter what kind of fear you might be confronting, what kind of valley of shadow of death you might be walking through. Please, I suggest, embrace King David and say, yea, yea, though I walk through the valley, I will fear no evil. Before Jesus left, in Matthew 28, he declared, behold, for I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. The shepherd God that David embraced is the same shepherd God that I introduce and suggest and encourage you to embrace, and let him cast away all fear from your life. And ultimately, dear friends, verse 6 says, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Today's experiences about preparation, the best is yet to come, for which God is already preparing us in this earth, in the already, not yet. Allow the shepherd God to cast away all fears from your life. God bless you.